Hello, 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 hello. Marie, hello, first to comment today. Hi Emma and Steph, hello, hello, hello. Hi Sue, hi Julie, good evening Lee. How are we all? Hello. Hi Angela and Susie, hello, hi Joanne, hi Vicky. Are we okay? Hi Jetta, hi Angela, hello. I'm just going to whack some lip stuff on quickly. Sue, oh bless you, thank you for the stars there. My tooth, it's still hurting, so you might see, if you see me wince, I'm fine, and I'm trying to smile, but that's as much as I can go. If I go further than that, it's hurting. So yeah, it's still a bit funny, but I can talk and I'm okay, so it's okay. It was honestly the strangest thing. I went in for a normal fill-in, like not a root canal, just a normal surface fill-in. I came away and I was okay, and then an hour later, just pain. And I didn't have any pain before the fill-in. I didn't have an infection. I didn't have anything. And yeah, now still, it's like almost with my jaw. I don't know what it is. But yeah, hopefully it will just get better over a couple of days. My thinking is that maybe I'm just a bit bruised. Possibly, I don't know. But yeah, I'm okay. But if you see me wince, it's absolutely fine. It is what it is. Lou, bless you. Thank you for the stars. And Kaylee, thank you as well. We do, yes, if you would like to order, you will be added onto the order list for today. I'll do an updated order list when we get to the end of the current order list. Updates, we have all oysters available today. So all oysters available, which is what I like. We've still got our summer sale on the website. I can't believe it's near the end of August. Time has gone by so quickly this 6 weeks holidays. So yeah, summer sale on the website. We do have our sparkle dip still on the website as well, with lots and lots of sparkle dips in there. What else? I think that's everything for now. Keep an eye out, because on Friday it's going to be our themed Christmas nights live. Whoop whoop. So yeah, that's this Friday. Keep an eye out on the website for something which is going to accompany the themed night. So yeah, themed night on Friday. So yeah, please pop it in your diaries if you'd like to join us. It'll be fun. I'll start advertising about what's going to happen on Friday from tomorrow onwards. I know I don't have a dry socket. They didn't pull out a tooth or anything. Would I have a dry socket in my tooth? I wouldn't, would I? What? Have a dry socket with my tooth? No, because it was a fill-in. Yeah. You only get that when you put... Oh, I don't know. Yeah, thank you, Sophie. That's what I just got worried. They're like, oh, thank you for the tea. Thank you. Oh, he's gone. He's gone. Oh no, it's absolutely fine. I scared myself then, Emily, thinking, oh no, could it be that? Oh right, okay. So I did post that we were going to be starting slightly later today. So thank you. Hopefully you all saw that, and hopefully it's not too much of an inconvenience. I did post an order list on the page, so hopefully if you have ordered, you have seen whereabouts you are. So should we get started for the evening? Only happened with an extraction. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, I didn't have an extraction. It was literally like a surface fill-in. I know they're all, but like, yeah. Probably bruised. Yeah, that's what I think it is. Right, so up first today we have our Peripheral supporter winners, who are our Unclaimed Winners. So up first is Kelly Mabry. Kelly, are you here? Angela, thank you for the stars. I have, Carol. I just said to Aaron, like, I want a week off. Not from work, just from like I want a healthy week for a week. August has not been too kind to me so far. So I'm looking for Kelly Mabry. Michaela, I wouldn't know off the top of my head. I know a lot of them have been, but I know I do actually have some here. Some are waiting on colour swaps, some are waiting on invoices to be paid or waiting to hear from you guys. So I don't think they have all been sent out. If you are looking for a certain order, email me over the order number and then I can look into whereabouts in the process it is for you, okay? Natalie, bless you. Thank you for the stars. Oh, Kelly, is that you? It is Kelly. Hello, hello, hello. So Kelly, you were one of our winners. So the numbers left to choose from are number 1, 2, 8 or 10. So that's number 1, number 2, number 8 or number 10. Which one would you like, Kelly? Number 8. Okay, so you have a item of jewellery with number 8. So let's go down and you can have a closer look at it. Now I can say that this one comes with 2 oyster openings. Okay, so, and it is a pair of earrings. So 2 oyster openings with this one. Now, Kelly, these can be without the pearl. So you can have the oyster openings still, but you can have the pearl off of the jewellery. But of course the pearl goes on the jewellery if you're happy for it to do so. I'm just popping them on here for you. So, as you can see, they're 925 hook drop earrings. And then your pearl, if you would like the pearl on the jewellery, gets set up here and can move around up here. On the bottom, you have this beautiful design. I'm just going to keep it moving so you can see. It's got greens, blues, purples coming through. I hope you're happy with those, Kelly, my lovely. And like I said, you've got 2 oyster openings with those, and you can choose to have the pearls on or off of the jewellery. So what 2 oysters would you like? And would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? Oh, Alison, bless you. Thank you for the stars there. It is Stella, yes. It is I can never say it right. It is abalone. No. Yeah, it is. It is. Thank you, Elaine. That is right, Karen, yes. Mystery and donate. Perfect. Now, Kelly, is there certain colours that you're hoping for? 1 and 2. Let me get this open. And let's go down. So mystery oyster number 1. You have a light pop there. And straight away, You are twinning. Oh, there's one. And you're twinning with Candy Floss Pinks there. And again, I'm just going to have a squidge in here for you. There's no more in that one. And you are twinning with Candy Floss Pink Twins. I'm just drying them up, and if I pop them in the sand. Oh, sorry, let me have a look at this. There we go. And then moving on to oyster number 2, which again is your mystery oyster. You have a light pop there. And there's your mother of pearl. And in here, let's have a squidge. Ooh, we have a pearl towards the top there. It's just rolled off the board. I'll grab that for you in just a moment. And there's no more in that one. So you have a two-tonal silver and olive green pearl. So you have a two-tonal solid silver and olive green. Kelly, what do you think to these? Are you thinking pearl on or pearl off of the jewellery? And if so, which colours would you like? So there's your Candy Floss Pink Twins and your two-tonal silver and green. If I pop them on the board, pink number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. Pink number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He's an 8. So they are measuring at slightly different sizes of the twins there. And then the two-tonal silver and green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. Okay, what do you think to those, my lovely? You can indeed. I'm going to have to do that swap off the live. I don't have the gunmetals next to me, but there's definitely not a wait for that. It can definitely get swapped straight away. Like I said, I haven't got the correct colour pot next to me, if that's okay. So let me just write that down for you. We're going to have the gunmetal on there, and we're going to swap both pinks for gunmetals. Perfect. Like I said, it's not going to be a wait. It's just I don't have that colour next to me right now. That's fine. Perfect. So Kelly, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And thank you very much for the donations with your shells as well. And up next is Bronnie. Bronnie Van Leer, are you here? Possibly Linda. I thought I moved them over. Yeah. We've got the star hoop earrings at the moment, Wendy, which is the same design. It's just instead of having the heart, it's got the star, but it's the same size and design as the other ones. So, Bronnie, are you here? Bronnie Van Leer. Now, if you are here, that's perfect. If not, we can move on. And if you come on, we can add you back in again, but it will be to the end of the order list. Still quite sore, to be honest. I don't know, Sabs. I don't know. They're not planned daily, if that makes sense. They sort of just come around, and normally there's a week, 5 days to a week to sort of be involved, and then that's when the draw then normally is. Right, I haven't seen Bronnie, so we're going to move on. If she does come on, like I said, we can add her into the end of the order list. Up next would be Nikki Eastwood. Nikki, are you here? I think this is my maybe second tea of the day today. Thank you, Jenny. Nikki, hello, hello, hello. Okay, so Nikki, you are also one of our winners. The numbers which are available are 1, 2 or 10. So that's number 1, number 2 or number 10. Which one would you like? That's a bucket. Is that I got this mug from Woburn Safari Park. I'm absolutely in love with it. I'm going to show it off. Yeah, it's Sunset Giraffes. Absolutely, it's. I mean, it's a huge mug, but yeah, I absolutely fell in love with it when I saw it, and I can't really go to places like without getting a mug. I'm addicted. So yeah. I'm drinking tea, but with nowhere near as much milk as I had in it. Like I've got a real dark. Well, when I make it, it's really dark. It's a little bit dark. Nikki, number 1. Okay, so Nikki, you have got a monetary amount to spend on the website. So, behind here, if we lift this up, Nikki, you have got £60, £60 to spend on the website, my lovely. So what's going to happen is tomorrow you'll get an email from me with a £60 code. Now you'll be able to use that code straight away, or it doesn't have an expiry, so you can hold on to it if you wanted to. And like I say, you can spend that on anything on the website. Now, if you prefer to have this in smaller chunks, because with the vouchers, they don't give change. So if you prefer to, for example, have 2 30s, just email me back and I'll swap it for 2 smaller codes for you so you can use it at different times. But I'll get that sent across for you tomorrow, and it will go to the email address that's on the order form, my lovely. I do hope you're happy with that, Nikki. Oh, Lisa, bless you. Thank you for your stars. No, you're very, very welcome. And like I say, I'll get that sent across to you tomorrow, okay? Perfect. And then up next, this evening. We have Rita Lemon. Rita, are you here? No, I'm not Australian. I am from the UK, in Northamptonshire in the UK. I have been told before that I might have, it sounds like I have an Australian twang, but no, I've never even, I mean, I'd love to go to Australia, but no, I've never been. Or know anyone with a strong Australian accent. I like to watch a bit of Australian MasterChef though. I do. Thank you, Jacqueline. I have an Australian twang. Ah. Yeah, Australian MasterChef. I can watch it all day long. I mean, don't tell me who won this year's, because obviously for us, it's only on its second week, I think. Well, I'm only on its second week of Australia 2021. So yeah, don't tell me any spoilers. Love it. Maybe third week now. Coming into third week. Must be third week, yeah. Oh, Vicky. Decisions, decisions, decisions. Yeah, no, I don't do spiders. I haven't seen Rita Lemon, so we're going to move on. If she comes on, we can add her in, but again, it will be to the end of the order list. Up next then is Lou Ryan. Lou, are you here? Best. Oh yeah, definitely. I can't remember the channel it's on, but yeah, I think it's just coming into the third week. It's on at 7 p.m. and I have mine set to record so I don't miss it. So yeah, you can definitely easily catch up. Oh, Rita, you are here. Sorry, I didn't see you. Lou, if you're okay to bear with me, Rita is here. I didn't see her before. So, Lou, my lovely, you'll be up next. I hope that's okay. And Rita, hello, hello, hello. Oh, Anne, bless you. Thank you for the stars there. Rita, you have a 4 pearl oyster and an additional oyster. So if I just grab the 4 pearl oyster bag, sorry, it's down here. What additional oyster would you like, and would you like to keep, or would you like to donate your shells? So I'm just going to open up the 4 pearl oyster for you. Thank you, Lou. Sorry, I missed her. I missed Rita before. Tracy, it completely depends on what was ordered. If you've ordered, obviously, if you each item of jewellery is a personalised item. So if it's a loose pearl or, for example, a cage pendant, they're quite they're a lot simpler to package. If it's a set item, the pearl needs to be drilled, set, and then sort of drilled, set onto the jewellery, and then obviously packaged up. So we can say it's up to 14 working days. We do try our best to get it out quicker than that. We have Expand the Rainbow. We've got all oysters in today. So Expand the Rainbow, donate the shells, and a 4 pearl oyster as well. Are there certain colours that you're hoping for, my lovely. Let's go down. So, oh, can we, I'm going to bring the camera a bit closer actually. There we go, I think that's better. So we're going to start with your Expand the Rainbow Oyster. There's one side and the other side. So in your Expand the Rainbow Oyster, straight away I can see a apple green. There's no more in that one. No certain colours. Okay, so we'll see what happens, my lovely, see what comes out. So your first pearl is a larger apple green. Now he's slightly two-tonal. You can see a darker spot there. Quite a nice bright apple green. And then moving on to your 4 pearl oyster. So let's get him open. There's one side. Oh, and the other side. And in here, 1, 2, 3, 4, you are quadding. And there's no more in that one. So you are quadding, and we have a, I'll go through the colours actually and hold them up so you can see them as well. Oh. So I'm going to pop them in the sand. We have a sunshine yellow, a coral, a darker chocolate, and a icy blue. Altogether, you've got that apple green, sunshine yellow, coral, chocolate, and icy blue. Now, Rita, if you're happy with these, you of course do have the option to have them all on the jewellery, or if you would prefer, we can have them 1 on there or 2 or however many you would like. So just let me know. And of course, if you're not happy with the colours, we can swap them for you. So if I pop them on the board, your apple green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. Your icy blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's not a 6.5, he's a 7. Your chocolate's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. Your coral is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He's a 7. And your sunshine yellow is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He's a 7 as well. What do you think to all of those, my lovely? Yeah, that's tomorrow, Stella. So we are live tomorrow for the August charm deal. Put the blue on the jewellery, Rita. Of course we can. Let me just bring you back up and I'll write that down. So we're going to have blue on there. I'm just going to pop these in here for you. So yes, our August charm deal. There's actually still time to purchase it if you would like to. It's normally on the first Wednesday of the month, and we had to move it because I was in hospital. Again, I apologise, but that is tomorrow night, and that is still happening. Yes, Rita, I've got that down for you. So blue on the jewellery, and then the other pearls are of course yours as well. Thank you very, very much for the donations with your shells, and I do hope that you'll be happy with everything as well. And that's safe up there for you. I did. I think I did measure them because the green was an 8.5. I am, thank you, Andrea. Hello, Julie. Yes, thank you. No, Rita, you're very, very welcome. Oh, bless you. Thank you for the stars as well. And Gina, bless you. Thank you, my lovely. Right, up next is Lou Ryan. So, Lou, hopefully you're still here. Yeah, I'm still, I don't know if you can tell, I'm still talking a little bit funny on this side. But it is what it is. I am fine. But yeah, if you see me wince or talk a bit funny, it's just because it's still a bit sore. But I am okay. I wouldn't be here if not, because tooth pain is one of the worst. Even if it's not as intense as other pain, it's just, it gets right under my skin, tooth pain does. Jodie, bless you. Thank you for the stars as well. No, Suzanne, not a problem at all. Lou, yay, still here. Hello, hello, hello. Lou, you have 2 openings altogether. What 2 oysters would you like? And would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? What do you think? Yeah, toothache, it just gets to me, as I'm sure it does everybody. It's one of those things, isn't it? Mystery and donate. Okay, so is there certain colours that you're hoping for, Lou? There's 1 and 2. So let me get these open. Number 1 and number 2. Okay, so let's go down. Oyster number 1. Oh, really sharp pop with that one. And in your first oyster, there's your mother of pearl. Okay, so in here, we're just going to have a little squidge. You have a darker chocolate to start with. So we're just going to see what sort of colours come out, Lou, and we'll go from there. Not a problem. So your first pearl is a darker chocolate. And then moving on to oyster number 2, which again is your mystery oyster. Oh, again, quite a nice loud pop there. Oh, okay, and there's your mother of pearl. So in here you have a chocolate bronze, which is slightly more brighter than the first chocolate out, and visually he looks like he's larger in size as well. Now again, I'll hold him up so you can have a closer look. Now Lou, if you're happy with these, that's perfect, and if you're not happy, we can swap one or both of them for a different colour if you would like to. So this is the chocolate bronze, and if I pop them in the sand next to your other chocolate, you can see that there's a size difference and shade difference there as well. And if I pop them on the board for you, the first chocolate out, which is the darker, visually smaller chocolate, is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He is a 7.5. And the brighter chocolate bronze, visually larger, is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He is an 8.5. So there's definitely that size difference there. swap for bright purple, you can indeed. Let me just... now I've got light bright purple, or I've got, let me show you. Oh. Okay, so I've got violet purple, or light bright purple, which are almost like the purple. Okay, so let me show you. So you've got the violet purple, or these are the light bright purple. So violet or light bright. And what do you think? Another chalk bites the dust. The violet purple are perfect. Perfect. They are yours then. You just pop these back over here if I bring you back up. So that'll go on your jewellery, Lou. Pop them in here. And like I say, I do hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And thank you as well for the donations with your shells. And that's safe up there for you. Do, do, do. No, Lou, you're very, very welcome. Okay, so up next this evening is Trish Rhymes. Trish, are you here? Oh, Lorraine, I'm glad you're happy with them. You're very welcome. Feel free, if anyone gets any pearly posts, to pop it in the Pearls Brecon group. I do like seeing your pictures, as in modelling. Oh, yeah, I do like seeing them. I'm looking for Trish Rhymes. Trish, are you here? So I got an itchy undernose. So it wasn't my nose, it was under my nose. Oh, bless you, Lorraine. You don't have to, but yeah, if you guys like to, then yeah, I love looking at them. Trisha, hello, hello, hello. Trisha, you have one opening altogether. What type of oyster would you like? And would you like to keep, or would you like to donate your shells? Mystery and donate. And is there a certain colour that you're hoping for? So your mystery oyster. And let's go down. So in here, your mystery oyster. Oh, quite a nice lighter pop there. And in here, there's your mother of pearl. Not sure on the colour. Okay, we'll sort of see what comes out. And Zoe, bless you, thank you for the stars there. Now I can see, Trisha, straight away at the top, we have a watermelon colour there. Now I'm just going to have a squidge in here for you. And there's no more in that one. You have a watermelon, my lovely. Now again, I'm just going to dry him up for you and I'll pop him in the sand so you can have a closer look. Now again, if you're happy with this one, that's perfect. If you're not happy, we can swap him for you. So here is the watermelon. And if I pop him in the sand as well. And then on the board, he's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. Oh, sorry, he's a runaway. He's a 6.5. Trisha, what do you think to the watermelon? Swap for a blush pink, you can. Can you just confirm you're happy with that one there? I'm just going to pop him on the board actually, because again with pinks, there you go, you can see the colour there. Is that shade of pink okay? Lovely, perfect. Let me bring you back up. Trisha then, thank you for the donations with your shells as well. And I hope you'll be happy with everything as well once it arrives. And that's safe up there for you. Okay, up next this evening is Karen Wilkes. Karen, are you here? Oh, bless you, Wendy. Well, I hope you'll be happy once your orders arrive as well. Karen, hello. Now, Karen, just because it's a different name on Facebook as to... Oh, you're already there, Karen. And that's perfect. Thank you for confirming the email address for me. I didn't get more staples. Thank you, Judith. I need to make a note of that. Karen, however, you have one opening altogether. What type of oyster would you like? And would you like to keep or would you like to donate? I'm so sorry that snuck up on me. Would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? Kind of, Katie. They do over each holiday. They do kind of build up, but then obviously they'll just use them slightly more, and they so yeah, they don't normally get the stockpile. I don't believe. Just keeps it ticking. Mystery and keep, of course you can. Now, Karen, is there a certain colour that you're hoping for? So, Mystery Oyster, let's get him open. And let's go down. Your Mystery Oyster. You have a double pop there. And in here, I can see straight away that you are twinning. And you're twinning with well, that one's definitely a dark purple. I'll need to have a look at the other one in just a moment. There's no more in that one. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to clean up the shells for you, and then we'll have a closer look at those colours. Okay, so you have this one here, which is definitely a darker purple. As you can see, we go purple all the way around. And then moving on to pearl number 2, sorry. So it's purple, and then we go around into this almost green tone and back to purple. So he's a two-tonal purple and green. I hope you can see that there. So one purple twin, one purple and green twin. Now, if you're happy with these, I'll need to know which twin you prefer to have on your jewellery. But of course, if you're not happy, we can swap them for you. So that's going to be completely up to you what you would like to do. If I pop them on the board, purple number 1. So this is the all purple, is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. And then the two-tonal purple and green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He's an 8. So they're different sizes there as well. So just different shade and different size. What do you think? And what would you like to do? I'm just wrapping up your shells for you. Two-tone on the item, of course. If I just bring you back up and I'll write that down. I've got that down for you. Let me pop this in here. And in here, Karen, my lovely, I do hope you're happy with that. And I hope you'll be happy with everything as well once it arrives. And I've wrapped up your shells for you. And that's all safe up there. Is there a pearl that's more turquoise green? No, so we've got the icy blues and then we've got the apple greens. I suppose the closest to a turquoise green would be either the bright icy blues or the sea blues, but I don't have any sea blues in stock in my swap pots, and there is a waiting list for the sea blues as well. But yeah, I'd possibly say the closest would be the brighter icy blue. Are you still happy with the two-tonal one on the jewellery, my lovely? Can you invoice? It's the sea green you were thinking of. Can you invoice your cash? I'm not sure what you mean, Karen. So you get the purple pearl, happy for the two-tone, perfect. So you get the two-tone pearl on the jewellery, and you get the purple pearl because it was the twin. You don't get charged or anything for that one. That one is yours. Is that what you meant? Because yeah, you don't have to pay extra for the purple. That one is yours, my lovely. Just waiting to see if that's what you meant. You'd like an attachment on it. So the on a catch. Oh, I'm so sorry, Karen. So on a lobster fitting, which is the catch, which is the clip-on fitting. So purple on the lobster fitting, which is the clip-on catch fitting. Just confirm for me if I've understood that. I'm sorry. That's what you meant. Okay, yeah, sorry. Ever so sorry, I misunderstood you, but let me write that down for you. So the purple on the lobster fitting, which is, like I say, the clip-on fitting. Now that invoice will get sent through for you tomorrow, and that will go to the email address that's on the order form. Okay. No, you're very, very welcome. Again, I'm sorry I just didn't process that's what you meant, so I apologise for that. But no, that's fine. That will get sent through for you tomorrow. Okay. Perfect. What they do with the oyster shells? Yeah, I still have one of those, Jacqueline. It's got like a red felt on the inside, and it's got seashells all around the outside. You lift it up. Up next then is Laura Treat. Laura, are you here? Laura Treat Rodriguez, are you here? If anyone can see Laura, please comment on her comments. And Laura, if you are here, please type I'm invisible, as that will bring your comment forward so I can see you. Lois, I don't. Normally it's, I would say that I'd end it around mid-September. So what I'll do is I'll make a note, and I'll work out what date it is going to be, and then I can post, so obviously give you guys some notice. So summer sale closing date. Okay, I've got that note here. Kind of, Luella, but we're here and that's fine. Lindsay, that is in the process of, so it's being sorted out, my lovely. So as soon as I've got an update, I will post to let everyone know, okay? Now, I haven't seen Laura, so we're going to move on. And again, if she comes on, we can add her in, but it will be to the end of the order list. Up next then is Carol Phillips. Carol, are you here? And said found it in. Oh, bless you, Lewis. Bless you. Well, I hope you have a good night's sleep when you do go to sleep. But no, I've made a note, so I'll try and do that tomorrow, and do a closing date for that sale. But like I say, it's normally around mid-September, so yeah, a couple of weeks yet. Carol, hello. I thought I was near the end of my tea then. I've got like an extra this much. Oh, I love big mugs. Carol, my lovely, you have our first sparkle dip of the night. I do love a sparkle dip. So you've got 2 sparkle dips and 2 oyster openings alongside those. So what we'll do is we'll do your sparkle dips first, and then we'll do your oyster openings afterwards, and then that way I can still hold the pearls up against the pendants if that's okay. So if we dive in here, just going to give them a little mix, and then I'm going to grab quite a nice, oh, I can't grab, okay, I haven't got anything. There we go. I'd mixed it so they all sort of went against the barrier of the thing. So I've grabbed a few, oh, and we've gone for this one. So you have a Schwevowski crystal heart pendant. Now this is the same type of heart as our charms that are on the website, and this has a gold crackle effect to him. Also, it has a different style of Bale. So you've got the heart Bale, which is almost like a double heart. So it's got the smaller heart going into a larger heart crystal. And like I say, it's got the gold crackle. So it's actually a Schwevowski crystal clear crystal heart. And on the back, you have this gold crackle effect. You can see that gold's coming through. So that's the back of the pendant. Now, if you turn it, you can wear it that way round, but if you turn it around, you can see that gold's coming through the crystal there. Now, Carol, would you like to stick or would you like to twist with this one? What do you think? Stick or twist with that one? Lots of people liking that pendant. Twist with that one, Carol. Okay, so that one stays out for a moment. We'll pull your twist out and then it goes back in. So, good luck again. So this is for your twist. Good luck. So again, oh, I grabbed quite a few there. Oh, and they went down quite quickly. So you have this pendant here. Let me pop this in here for you. Now this has the mirror effect on him. So if we go down, this is our Snowflake pendant, and it has the mirror effect. So the mirror means that he's got purples, blues and yellows to him. What do you think to this one? Yeah, I hope you're happy with this one. So again, this is the Snowflake Schwevowski crystal pendant, and it's on a long, elegant bale on this one. So it's slightly different to the bales we've seen before. And you've got those blues, purples and yellows. Carol, you love that one. Perfect. So that's your first sparkle dip there. And like I say, we'll do your second sparkle dip and then we'll do your oyster openings afterwards if that's okay. So sparkle dip number 2. So you get to stick or twist with this one again. I'm just giving them a mix. And then let's dive in. Oh. Okay, so we have this one here. I'm just going to grab the few that flew out there. Okay, and you have another Schwevowski crystal heart pendant. However, it also has the heart bale as well. It is a different colour. So this one is the clear crystal. So the last one you had the gold crackle on the back. This is the clear crystal. I have one of those, Dawn, but I wouldn't put them in there. I wouldn't want them clanking around at speed, if you know what I mean. Because yeah, I wouldn't want to put the jewellery in there. But yeah, I do have one of those. It's gold. It's like a golden colour. Now, Carol, would you like to stick or would you like to twist with this one? Bronnie, not a problem. I can add you into the end of the order list. Hello, my lovely. So that is the second Schwevowski crystal heart that came out. Would you like... Oh, stick with that one, Carol. Perfect. Okay, I'll keep him on the board then. So now you have 2 oyster openings alongside those sparkle dips. What 2 oysters would you like? And would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? Not a problem, Bronnie. I'll do a verbal order list. Where are we on the... so we've got Carol, then we've got one more person, then I'll do a verbal updated order list so you guys know whereabouts you are. Especially if you've ordered this evening, I can give you whereabouts you are on the order list. And if you would like to order, there's still time to be added onto the order list for today. Carol, mystery and donate. Now, are there certain colours you're hoping for here? And are you thinking pearls on or pearls off of the jewellery? Just getting these open for you. 1 and 2. And then let's go down. So your mystery oyster. Oh, lighter pop there. And in your first oyster, there's your mother of pearl. And let's have a squidge in here. And you are twinning. Twinning with lighter golden twins there. Looking for sea blues and watermelons. Okay, and pearls on the jewellery. Okay, so we'll see what comes out, Carol, and then we'll go from there. So your first oyster has given you a beautiful lighter pair of gold twins there. And then moving on to oyster number 2, which again is your mystery oyster. We have a softer pop with that one. And there's your mother of pearl. And in here I can see, oh, I don't know if you can see that actually. If I pop him out, you have a blush pink. So again, I'm just having a squidge in here for you. And there's no more in that one. So you have twinning golds and a blush pink. Now have a look at these. I'm just going to pop them on the board just because with obviously the pinks it's harder to tell. So if I pop them all on the board, you can see them there. Perfect. Now what do you think to these? If you would like to swap them, that we can definitely do that for you, and I'll need to know which ones you'd like where. Regarding the sea blue, there is definitely going to be quite a bit of a weight on a sea blue. So if you don't mind waiting, I can pop you on that waiting list, but there is quite a bit of a weight on there. If I pop them on the board, gold number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Gold number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. And your pink is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7 as well. If I hold them up next to the jewellery, so this is your pink with the heart. I mean, because it's a clear crystal heart, any colour you choose is going to go beautifully with this. And there's your gold. And then if I grab your snowflake as well. Again, I think both of these colours are going to go. But of course, if you prefer to swap the colours, we can do that for you. So this is your snowflake pendant. So this is with the pink. And then with the gold. Okay, so Carol, what do you think? What would you like to do? Good evening, Dawn. It is, Dawn. It really is. My office is so Christmassy at the moment. We have our themed Christmas live on Friday. So do tune in on Friday and have a look on our page for more information that we posted tomorrow. Swap gold for a watermelon, of course you can. Woohoo! So there is a gold for a watermelon. And if that's the correct colour, which ones would you like where? Pink on the snowflake and watermelon on the heart. I'll just show you the watermelon against the heart as well then. but that's perfect. So I'm just swapping the pendants round. So here is the watermelon on the heart. I love that as well. Ooh. Okay, so let me bring you back up and I can write that down. So pink on the snowflake, pink, and then heart, watermelon. Perfect, Carol. I've got that down for you. Fitting on the gold. I can put one of my bracelets. You can indeed. Which fitting would you like? So a hoop fitting is a slide-on fitting, and a lobster fitting is a clip-on fitting. I actually do supply bracelets which would fit both of those fittings, so I'm not sure. Or if you let me know what sort of bracelet is like, I can suggest what's the better fitting. So hoop fitting is slide-on, lobster fitting is clip-on. It's not giving you PayPal as an option. It should be, because it still only comes through as PayPal, Lou. I haven't obviously changed. I know PayPal's done a big update recently, because they're rolling out a couple of new things on PayPal. So I know they've done an update, but I haven't changed the website, if that makes sense. So hopefully, well, no, it should still be PayPal. I don't accept the other things either, if that makes sense. Oh, clip on, Carol. I've got that down for you. Thank you very much for the donations with your shells, and I will send that invoice through for you tomorrow, and that will go to the email address that's on the order form. Okay. Didn't give you. Okay, so what I'll do, guys, is I'll definitely look into that. But as I say, obviously with my website, the only way I get the money, if you like, is through PayPal. I haven't got any other anything else set up, if that makes sense. So I am understanding what you're saying, but at the same time, it can only come through that way. But like I say, PayPal did do some rolling updates, so I will make a note and I'll have a look at my end just to see if there's anything I can tick or untick to make it So you're saying it's not showing. Let me just go back up so I know what I'm looking for. Carol, you're very, very welcome. Didn't give you an option for PayPal. Didn't. So I'll definitely have a look. Option. But I won't be able to have a look tonight because I'll have to deep dive into the tech. Just paid via card payment. Perhaps it just automatically go. Oh no, it definitely would go to go through PayPal, but no, I'll definitely have a look at my end as well. Just hoping you add it. Oh no, yeah, we can definitely add it onto tonight. That's not a problem, Lou. So we've got Sue Skewery up next, and then after Sue, I'll do an updated order list. Okay, so those of you who have ordered, I'll read that out. So I'm looking for Sue Skewery. Sue, are you here? Facebook Pay. Yeah, it must have been I'll definitely look into it. I've made a note. If they've done an update, there might be a tick box I can say to keep it how it was or something. Sue, you're here. You were quick off the mark. Hello, hello, hello. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4 openings altogether. Let me have a look here. So you've got 2 mystery, 2 normal, and donate the shells. 1, 2. Yep. 3. And 4. PayPal have, yeah, I know, they've been rolling out a few updates, PayPal have. Okay, so donating the shells, are there certain colours that you're hoping for? Just getting these open for you. And let's go down. Okay, so if we start with your mystery oysters, oh, this one's slightly open, so it means it's a slight clapper there. If I hold it, you can see. It just means that I don't need to pop it, so I can pop this into here. Don't know what colours, but we're going to see what comes out. Okay, so there's your mother of pearl. And straight away, oh, you have 1 runaway, but I can see 2 and 3. You have triples. You have got 3 pearls in the 1 oyster there. There's no more in that one. So if I pop them in here for you, you have a coral, a autumn peach, and a 2-tonal, so it's a sunshine yellow, and on this side it's a lemon yellow, so 2-tonal sunshine and lemon yellow. So beautiful triple pearls to start with there. Moving on to mystery oyster number 2. We have a light pop there. And there's your mother of pearl. Okay, and down the bottom there, I can see a watermelon. You have very summery colours today. And there's no more in that one. Okay, so from your mystery oysters, you have a coral, autumn peach, 2-tonal yellow, and a watermelon. And then moving on to your normal oysters. So in here, your normal oyster number 1, there's one side and the other side. And in here, I can see straight away that you're twinning. And you're twinning with cream coloured twins there. So just off-white, more creamy in colour. It does look like one slightly darker than the other. Again, if I pop them in the sand, and actually visually one slightly larger than the other as well. So larger and slightly different shades. And then moving on to normal oyster number 2. There's one side and the other side. And in here you have a lighter rose gold. And there's no more in that one. Okay, so let me hold up this rose gold for you. So what do you think to all of these? This is the rose gold. It's very light, almost like the creams actually, but it does have more of that rose gold tone to him. So you have a coral, autumn peach, 2-tonal yellow and a watermelon, a rose gold and twinning creams. This one's lighter and visually larger than his twin there. What do you think to these, Sue? Now if you're happy with these, I'll need to know which ones you'd like where. And if you're not happy, I can swap them for you. Your coral is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Autumn peach is not a 5, not a 5.5, he is not a 6, he's a 6.5. Two-tonal yellow is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's also a 6.5. And the watermelon is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. The single rose gold is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. And then the visually larger, lighter twin is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. And the visually slightly darker, smaller twin is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. So they are measuring at different sizes there. Oops, sorry, Sue. What do you think to those? Yellow on the seahorse, watermelon canvas, swap the coral and the autumn peach for small light silver for the earrings. We can indeed. Where did I put? Ah, there they are. Sorry, I put the silvers in the wrong section. Okay, so I've just popped the silvers there so you just confirm if they're okay. So that's those two there. And then let me bring you back up quickly so I can write this down just to confirm that I've got everything correct. So we're going to have yellow on the seahorse, perfect. Watermelon on the compass. Silvers on the earrings. Perfect, I've got that down for you, my lovely. And that's all correct. Perfect. Let me just pop these in here. Sue, thank you for the donations with your shells as well. There we go. And I do hope you'll also be happy with everything once it arrives. And that's safe up there for you. Okay, so if we do an updated order list, how many people? I'm just thinking, I think there's only there's only 5 people, so I'll just do a verbal order list. If you would like me to write it down, do let me know. So up next would be Michelle Smout. So Michelle, are you here? It would then be Wendy Walker. Bronnie Van Leer, Lou Ryan, and Christopher Martin, 6, and Donna Stanford. Okay. So, Michelle Smout, are you here? Wendy, you're here, perfect. Michelle, are you here? So sorry. What is a sparkle dip? You're going to see in just a moment, Lauren, there are some sparkle dips coming up. So if you bear with us, you'll see in just a second. We don't accept bank transfers, Katie. You don't need to have a PayPal account. It can be paid by a like a debit card. You can just check out as a guest on PayPal, and then it's like a normal card payment. But yeah, I do apologise. We don't accept bank transfers. Michelle, hello, hello, hello. So Michelle, you have 2 sparkle dips. So what we'll do is we'll do them obviously one at a time. Dive in, you get to stick or twist, and then we'll do your second. So it will be Sarah, yes. Let me dive in and give these a mix for you. Michelle, your first sparkle dip. Oh, I can't grab any. Nope, okay, so I'm just gonna get them off the side. There we go. Okay, so I've got quite a large pinch. Oh, there. Oh, I think that's still, is that 2 or is that is 1. Okay, so you have this one here for your first one. So this is called the curved rectangle Schwevowski crystal pendant, and it is in the golden shadow shade, Michelle. Now you get to stick or you get to twist with this one. So it is a curved rectangle. It's got the smaller bale at the top there to make it more of an elegant pendant, and the colour is called golden shadow. So you can see as I'm moving it here that the light catches it in all its facets, and you can see it reflecting it there. So like I say, you get to stick with this one if you're happy, or if you'd like to risk it, you can twist it, and we dive in and pull out another one. What do you think? What would you like to do? Stick number 1, Michelle. I love that. Okay, so that one is yours. Let me bring you back up. So that's going to be safe in there for you. So then moving on to your dip number 2. So again, because this is dip number 2, you can stick or twist again with this one. So we're just going to give them a little bit of a mix, make sure they're not on the side. Okay, so I've grabbed quite a nice sized pinch there. Oh, is that 1 or no, is that 2? Okay, so we have this one here. Now, sticking with the rectangle theme, however, this is a completely different shape here, my lovely. Let me just pop it on the chain for you. And this is a clear crystal. So this is a rectangle drop pendant. So we have a charm version of this on the website, which is actually smaller. This is obviously the larger version, being a pendant. So this is a longer drop rectangle, and this is a clear Schwevowski crystal. So you can see whatever colour is going to be sitting behind it, it's going to sort of bring that colour forward. So it's going to go with any outfit. Smaller bale on this one as well, which gives it that longer drop feel. Now, if you would like to stick with this one, let me know, or again, you can risk it and twist it, Michelle. completely up to you what you would like to do. You too, Amelia. I hope you've had a lovely day as well. So let me just bring you back up. Oh, twist that one, Rochelle. Okay, so twisting that pendant. That one doesn't go back in yet. We'll do your twist and then it goes back into the bag afterwards. So Michelle, good luck. Again, just giving them a mix. So if I just grab a good, I mean, I've got an actual handful. Nope, stay in the bag. Come on, one of you drop. There we go. Okay, oh wow. Okay, so you have a huge pendant here. Now, we have this style of pendant on the website already, okay? However, this one is larger than the ones that we have on the website, okay? So on the website, we have, this is called the Jagged Schwevowski crystal pendant. Now, this you can wear either side. So this side is like a silver night colour, and it's called the Jagged Schwevowski crystal pendant because you can see it has this sort of jagged shape going down. It's on a long drop bale at the top there as well. Now, if I turn it around, you've got this beautiful blue, deeper blue colour there. So it can be worn either way around. Okay, so you've got this blue at the back, it's quite reflective, and you've got the silver night at the front there. I hope you're happy with that one, Michelle. Let me bring you back up again. It is. Those pendants are beautiful. Like I said, them ones are on the website. They're just slightly smaller. Yeah, we've got them in different colours. They're lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Michelle, though, I hope you're happy with those. Just popping them on here for you. Love them. No, you're very, very welcome. And like I say, I hope you'll be happy with them both once they arrive as well, my lovely. Okay. Perfect. Up next is Wendy Walker. Wendy, are you here? Wendy, hello. Wendy, we'll do your 2 oyster openings first. We'll sparkle dips afterwards if that's okay. So you've got 2 openings altogether. What 2 oysters would you like? And would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? mystery and donate. And is there certain colours that you're hoping for? So number 1 and number 2. Let me get these open for you. One and 2, and let's go down. So mystery oyster number 1, we have a softer pop there. And there is your mother of pearl. Okay, so straight away from your first oyster, I can see a little bit of a peeper towards the side there. Let me squidge him out. You have, oh, quite a larger bright pink. And there's no more in that one. So your first oyster has given you a brighter pink, Wendy. And then moving on to oyster number 2. We have a softer pop there. And, oh, a slight runaway. Did you see that pop out there? There is your mother of pearl. And let me have a squidge in here as well. So chocolate bronze has popped out there. And there's no more in that one. Okay, so you've got a brighter pink and a chocolate bronze. I'm going to pop them both in the sand for you. Excuse me. Sorry. Okay, so Wendy, what do you think to these? Now again, if you're happy with these, that's perfect. If you're not happy, do let me know and we can swap them. If I pop them on the board, your brighter pink is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. And then the chocolate bronze is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5. Okay, so Wendy, what do you think to those? Swap both for bright reds, you can indeed. Let me have a look, where are my reds? Now the brightest reds I have at the moment, oh, that one's quite bright. Do I have a slightly darker? Just finding a couple the same size, oh, the same brightness for you. So I'm probably going to say these two, the brightest I can go at the moment. If you have a look here, would they be bright enough for you? Would that shade there be okay? those are perfect. Perfect. Let me pop them in here for you. Now you do have 3 sparkle dips alongside. You have some oyster openings with those as well. Now I was thinking, sorry, let me just write these down. I was thinking, would you like to do sparkle dip opening, sparkle dip opening, sparkle dip opening? Because then that way you can see the pearl against each pendant. Or would you prefer to do 3 dips and 3 openings and then have a look at them that way? What would you prefer? Mystery donate please for the sparkle dips, however is easiest. We'll try it sparkle opening, sparkle opening, sparkle opening and do it that way. Yeah, we'll try it that way. So your first sparkle dip, mystery and donate for the sparkle dips, perfect, thank you. So I'm going to just grab a bunch. Oh, keep missing the bag. Okay, so your first sparkle dip, let me just pop, is that all of them, is this one. Now, this one is the fossil pendant, and the colour here is actually luminous green. However, it's not as bright as it sounds. You can see there, you've got these greens coming through. So that is a luminous green fossil pendant. What do you think to this one? Would you like to stick or twist? No. Twist with that one. Okay, so let me bring you back up again. And let's dive in. So again, good luck for your twist. Is that one? That is one. Ooh, thank you. And you have a heart pendant, so a Schwevowski crystal heart pendant. Now this one is the same style heart as our charms on the website, but of course it is larger because it is a pendant. And this one has got a different bale I don't think you guys have seen before yet, and also is double-sided. So let me just pull this down slightly, give it a bit more chain. So this on this side is a darker silver night. Now hopefully you can see this. The bale is a offset heart, if you can see that there. So it's an offset heart bale, and this is a silver night crystal coming through there. Now if you wear this on the reverse side, it is the dark rainbow. So it's got this beautiful dark deep rainbow colours depending on where the light catches it. So like I say, you can wear this either way round there. Excuse me. Wendy, I hope you're happy with that one. Can you just sort that cup out for me, please, Bab? So if I bring you back up, and that one has a oyster opening alongside him. So would there be a certain colour that you're hoping for, Wendy, with that heart? So there's your mystery oyster. Thank you, darling. And let's go down. So your mystery oyster, you have a light pop there. And in here, there is your mother of pearl. And let me have a squidge in here. Oh, runaway darker purple, almost like a grapey purple colour. And there's no more in that one. So what we're going to do is we're going to hold him straight up next to this pendant for you. So are you thinking pearl on or pearl off of the pendant? And if it's pearl on, if you're not happy with the colour, we can swap him. If you are happy, that's perfect. So this is the purple on the silver night side. And then with this darker rainbow, I'm going to move the heart just so you can see if it catches. I mean, there's definitely purple in that dark rainbow. It's just because it's dark, I'm just trying to get it. So look at that, it catches the light for you. What do you think to this one? Would you be happy with this pearl colour? And like I say, if not, we can swap him for you. So that is your darker grape purple. And if I pop him on the board for you, he's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. Swap for a blue like a Pepsi colour, you can. Pepsi blue. I've only got, now let me grab one of these because, there we go, that's the Pepsi blue. So I've grabbed this one here. It's a darker Pepsi blue, almost TARDIS blue. So if that's too dark, let me know. But there he is against that side. Pearl on the jewellery, perfect. And then against that side, is that too dark a blue or is that one okay? That's perfect, perfect. Okay, so let me just pop these in here for you. So then we're going to be moving on to your second sparkle dip. So again, good luck, my lovely. Just going to give them a little mix and then dive in. Ah, that's a good handful. Oh, all falling. I think I've got a couple. And that is one. You have another heart. Oh, I love this. Okay, so you've got the same style heart, and actually you've got the same style Bale as well. So you've got that offset heart Bale. However, seeing as the last one was the dark rainbow, this is the lighter rainbow. Ooh. So as you can see here, this is the rainbow pendant. So you can see all the rainbow colours depending on where the light catches this. You can see that there. The reverse side of this one is just the back, so it does get warm this way round this pendant here. What do you think to this one? Would you like to stick or would you like to twist? So I'm just going to move it just so you can see all the different colours that it catches. Stick with that one, that is Lush. Perfect. So you also have an oyster opening with him. So your mystery oyster with that one. Now again, would there be a certain colour that you're hoping for to go on that rainbow heart? So let's go down, and in here, quite a nice smaller, sharper pop there. And there's your mother of pearl. And no way, you have a blue. Now he is a two-tonal blue. There's no more in that one. Now let me show you this blue. Now again, if you're not happy with this colour, we can swap him for you. So he's darker, then we do go slightly lighter, and then back to the darker blue there. And if I hold him against the pendant for you, again, I'm just going to move the pendant around just so you can see all the colours there. Okay. And if I pop him on the board for you, he's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's a 8.5. Keep that beauty and pearl on. Of course you can. Again, let me just pop these in their separate bags here. And then we're going to be moving on to your third and final sparkle dip, Wendy. So, oh, runaway sparkle dip there. So again, let me just give them a mix. And good luck again. Oh. Okay, so we have this one here. You need a spike. Oh, this one's not a spike. Did you see a spike then? I don't know. Obviously, because my eyes are closed, just to make it fair that I don't see anything. Now this shape is the longer drop rectangle. It's in the peridot green colour, so it's beautiful lighter apple green. It's not an apple green, I was thinking pearl wise. This is the peridot Schwevowski crystal colour. What do you think to this one? Now again, you can stick if you're happy, or Wendy, if you would like to twist, you can risk it for a twist it. Twist with that one. Okay. So again, that stays out and that will get added back into the bag in a second. Just going to give them a little mix, and then if we dive in and pull a few out, and you have this one. Okay, so this one is, I think this one is on the website actually, and this is a black Schwevowski crystal. However, this is a black growing Schwevowski crystal pendant. So I'm hoping you're going to be able to see it. It's going to be hard to see. So it's this rectangle shape, and in the center, you've got the growing crystal section. Now it's going to be quite hard to show. I'm just going to see if I can catch the light. There you go. So you can see there, it's like this cutout section in the center of the pendant with that growing effect with the crystals, giving that beautiful sparkle. Now I'm so sorry it's hard to catch. It's just because it's the pitch black there. I'm just going to see if I can do anything to, no, to show you. I hope you're happy with that one, my lovely. So sorry I can't get a better, oh, maybe like that. I can't get a better image than that. But hopefully you can see sparkling away on the inside, and that sort of straighter edge design around the outside. Now again, that one does come with a oyster opening. So just gonna grab your oyster. Now seeing as that is jet black, any colour pearl is going to go beautifully alongside that one. So again, would there be a certain colour you're hoping for, or are we going to see what comes out and go from there? So your mystery oyster, you have a light pop there. You love that one. Oh, Wendy, I'm glad you're happy with him. So there is your mother of pearl. And let's have a squidge in here. You have a chocolate bronze. And there's no more in that one. So you have a darker chocolate bronze, Wendy, my lovely. What do you think to this one? So again, I'll hold him against the pendant. And if I pop him in the sand, and then on the board, he's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5. Can you see red and silver next to it? Of course you can. Gone for a lighter silver, however I do have darker silver shades if you prefer to see one of those. So silver, so this is like I say the lighter silver next to it. It's just so hard to get to see. And then with the red, it is a hard choice, which is why I keep going between the two. Red, please, just to confirm you would like the red. I quite like the red as well. It's quite a nice contrast. Okay, so that one is yours. Wendy, let me bring you back up. And I have popped these all in their own little bags, but I am just going to write this down as well. Okay. Oh, on my last little section of staples now. Oh, I've just pulled that off the wall. I'm so clumsy. No, Wendy, you're very, very welcome. Right. Oh, so we're going to have the dark rainbow. We've got the blue, the light rainbow, we've got the two-tone blue, and then the growing crystal, we have the red, and then from the item earlier, we've got the reds as well. Wendy, you're very, very welcome. Thank you for the donations with your shells, and I do hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, my lovely. And that's safe up there for you. Thank you, Karen, and welcome. Right, okay, up next is Bronnie. Bronnie, are you here? Bronnie Van Leer, are you here? Hello, my lovely. So you are one of our winners. The prize numbers that are left are number 2 and number 10. Which one would you like? So that's prizes number 2 and number 10. Which one would you like, my lovely? Number 2. Okay, so number 2 is a monetary amount to spend on the website, which does mean for those of you who've watched from the start with the other live as well, the last prize that is left is an item of jewellery, because there were 6 monetary amounts and 6 items of jewellery. So Bronnie, you have £45 to spend on the website. That's £45 to spend on the website. So what will happen is tomorrow you'll get an email from me with a code which will be £45 to spend on the website. Now you'll be able to use that straight away, or if you prefer, you can hold on to it because it doesn't have an expiry date. And again, the website doesn't give change. So if you order and it's less than the £45, basically I can split the code into different amounts for you. So I could split it into a 25 and a 20 if you prefer. So just email back and ask for that if you would like me to. If not, and you're happy with the 45, that will come through tomorrow for you, and that will go to the email address that's on the order form. Okay, Bronnie, I hope you're happy with that, and that's safe up there for you. No, you're very, very welcome, my lovely. Perfect. So up next then is Lou Ryan. Lou, are you here? Very, very welcome, Ronnie. Whoop whoop. Oh. Lou Ryan, are you here? Hello, my lovely. Hello, hello, hello. Lou, you have 2 sparkle dips and you've got your 2 oyster openings alongside those. So if it's okay with you, we'll do sparkle dip opening, sparkle dip opening. I quite like doing it that way because it just means that you can then concentrate on that sort of pendant and pearl, and then we can move on to the next one. I hope that's okay with you. So your sparkle dip, let me give them a mix. And let me dive in. Oh, I can't, oh, I think I've got enough there. I couldn't really get a big handful. And look, it's just my pinky finger that's holding on to a few. Let me give it a wiggle. Oh, it dropped them all. Let me dive in again. So I'm just giving them a mix. Okay. Oh, right. I've got them between the thumb and finger this time because I can then squeeze it so then don't drop them all. Is that one? I think that is one. It is. Okay. So you have this one here. Let me pop him on here for you. So this is one of our Raindrop Pendants, and it's in, almost looks like it's got an ombre effect. It doesn't, but that's what it looks like. Let's go down with the silvery, almost like a blue silver. Thank you. So what do you think to this one? Would you like to stick or twist? Silvery blue. It's lovely, but you'll twist, not a problem. So again, this one stays out of the bag and then it will get added back in once we've done your twist. So good. Oh, about to dive in then, the camera was still down. So let's give them a mix and let's dive in, and there we go. Come on. Okay, so we have this one. Now this is the same style, except it's larger. So this is a larger Raindrop Pendant. Now this has the reverse Raindrop Bale on it as well. And this colour is called Golden Shades. So again, larger Schwevowski crystal Raindrop Pendant with the reverse Raindrop Bale. So both points of each raindrop are overlapping at the top there. And like I said, this has got the golden shadow shades with there. So it just means that as you move it, you can see all those different facets catching the light there. Lou, I do hope you're happy with this one. Now, you do have an oyster opening with this one, so if you would like the pearl on the jewellery, it will be sitting at the top here. It will be able to move around as well. But of course, you can have the oyster opening and you don't have to have the pearl on the jewellery if you don't want to. That's going to be completely up to you. So what type of oyster would you like? And would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? You love, love, love it. Oh, perfect. I'm glad you're happy with him. So that's your first one. Would you like to keep or would you like to donate? Oh no, sorry, what type of oyster as well? What do you think? I need to add. Oh, that's delightful. Expand the rainbow, of course you can. Oh, there we go. So expand the rainbow, donate the shells. Is there a certain colour you're hoping for? let's go down. And are you thinking pearl on or pearl off of the jewellery here? So expand the rainbow oyster. There's one side. And the other side. Oh, and you have a coral. And there's no more in that one. So I'm just going to dry up the coral here. And if I hold him up against this pendant, oh, what do you think to the coral? Pearl definitely on, perfect. Now, what do you think to this pairing here? If you're happy with this one, that's perfect. Oh, if you're not happy, do let me know, we can swap him. So if I pop him in the sand for you, sorry, he just had a bit of a, just wipe that off there. And then on the board as well, he's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. Caroline, bless you. Thank you for the stars there. Thank you, Linda. Love the pearl, but can you swap it for a gold pearl? Of course you can. Gold. Okay. Can you confirm? Are you happy with that one there? That was the chair. Absolutely stunning, says Lorraine. That's absolutely perfect. No, you're very welcome. So moving on to your second sparkle dip then. So you get to stick or twist with this one again. So give them a little mix there. And we're just going to grab a handful. Come on. And we have this one. You have a Schwevowski crystal spike pendant. So the spike pendants are apparently sought after. There's a lot of people that want the spike pendants. Now this is, let's go down so I can show you. It's got this light green colour to him. So you can see it's quite a larger pendant here, and like I said, it's got this light green sort of shade to him there. Lou, what do you think to this one? If you're happy with this one, you can stick. If you're not happy, you can risk it and twist it. What do you think? It is very different, and it's just this. Let me bring you up the size. I don't know if you can see it. It's just, I love it. You have it on a choker, you can have it as like a pendant. That's fantastic. Stick, stick, stick. Lou, I'm glad you're happy. So what type of oyster would you like with that one? And are we donating the shells as again there? Oriel, bless you. Thank you for the stars there, my lovely. I do appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, Jan, I'm glad you're happy with them. Sounds like lots of you got some posts today. What day are we on? It's Tuesday. What day was the post? That's taken a couple of days then, hasn't it? So when we post in the UK, we post first class signed for, which normally Royal Mail, obviously, in normal times is 1 to 3 working days. With everything going on, obviously in some areas it can be longer at the moment. Royal Mail, bless them, have got back to almost normal, but again, it's like it can be disrupted in some areas. Expand the rainbow again. Perfect. Okay, so is there a certain colour you're hoping for with this one, Lou? Let me get this open. And let's go down. So your expand the rainbow oyster. There's one side and the other side. Oh, you have a lighter autumn peach. There's no more in that one. Now I'm already trying to have a look at these next to each other just to see. Now I think I'm gonna like this combination. However, again, it's, oh, sorry. It's not my, it's not my choice. So let me show you. What do you think to a autumn peach? If I measure this peach for you, he's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. You can look at an apple green. I'll grab a brighter apple green. Ooh. Oh, I quite like that. What do you think to that one, my lovely? Stunning. Perfect. Okay, so let me bring you back up here. Lou, I'm glad you're happy with those. So to confirm, we're going to have, I'm going to call it the raindrop with the gold, and the spike with the apple green. Perfect, Lou, I've got that down for you, my lovely. So thank you very, very much for the donations with your shells, and I do hope that you'll be happy with everything as well once it arrives. That's safe up there for you. Lisa, bless you. Thank you for the stars there. And Lou, you're very, very welcome. Up next is Christopher Martin. Christopher Martin, are you here? Chris, hello, 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 hello. So you have a sparkle dip. So hopefully you've seen how it goes. We're going to give them a mix. I'll pull one out and then you get to stick or twist. So again, I'm just going to give them a mix for you. And then we're going to dive in. I close my eyes just so I don't see, oh, it's in the bag, just so I don't see what sort of comes out. We've gone for this one here. Okay, so we've got another unusual, not on the website shape of Schwevowski crystal pendants here. Now this Bale, again, slightly different. It's a long drop Bale, and the colour is a clear crystal. So let's go down. Now it's like a diamond shape, almost like a kite shape crystal. So it's clear Schwevowski crystal colour, and it's on that long drop pendant, which gives it that more longer feel to him. Chris, what do you think to this one? Would you like to stick, or would you like to risk it and twist it? Now if I pop this, my hand behind, you can see with the clear crystal, it does sort of go with any outfit, because it does sort of just bring through whatever colour is around it. So stick or twist with that one. Can you twist, please? Of course you can. Not a problem. So what happens is this one stays out of the bag just while we pull your twist out, and then it gets added back to the bag after. Now we don't have doubles in the bag at the same time, so after each live I may then top this bag up again. If I have a pendant that's sort of been picked out, I may then top it back up again. But for example, right now there's no two pendants the same style and colour. There might be different colours or different styles in that colour, but there's no two exactly the same at one time in the bag, which is why it stays out so we don't pull another one out. Doesn't pull that one same out again. So I've just confused myself. Hopefully that makes sense. Okay, so diving in for your twist. Oh, I've got another huge handful here. Oh, they're going everywhere. Oh, okay, so we've got this one. Where are you going? Oh, being so clumsy this evening. I'm just popping these back in. Okay, so you have a Schwevowski crystal heart pendant. Now this is not a heart style that we've had on the website. Okay, so this is a colour we have seen today, but we haven't seen this shape yet today. Let me bring you down. So this is a rainbow heart. Now, it's a long drop heart in the rainbow colour. Now, if I hold it so where it's going to hang to wear, then that bale in the centre, then, oh, let me make it. Then the bale does go in the centre, as you can see there. But while I'm just trying to show you on the card, it's going to go either side just because of where I'm trying to tilt it to show you. So I'm just going to show you while on my hand, because then you can see where it hangs down. The bale does go in the centre, but as you can see, it can move slightly. So you can see with the rainbow Schwevowski crystal, you've got all these different colours, which catches the light just as it moves around. So I'm just trying to show you the different sort of views here. I do hope you're happy with that one. 100% stick, perfect. That one is yours. Let me bring you back up again. And that's yours. So let me pop that on here for you, my lovely. Chris, I hope then you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And that's safe up there for you. Perfect. Shannon, so we have two options of the sparkle dip. So you have the sparkle dip as a standalone. It's where you obviously get your sparkle dip. And then on the website, you also, on the same section, you have the option to click yes or no to an oyster opening as well. That's an additional money to have the oyster opening if you'd like the pearl on the pendant. But the beauty of these sparkle dips is you don't have to have the pearl on the pendant. You can have it as it is. You can have it with an oyster opening, or you can have it with the oyster opening where the pearl goes on the pendant. So yeah, they're very, very, yeah, you can sort of pick exactly what you want with them. No, you're very, very welcome, Chris. I hope you'll be happy once it arrives. Up next is Donna Stanford. Donna, are you here? Michaela, if you've emailed last week, I believe I'm up to date, I think, with my emails. So can you just send that email again for me? And just, if you get a auto reply, then that's definitely come through to me, okay? Donna, hello, hello, hello. So Donna, you also have a sparkle dip today. So again, we're going to give them a mix and then we'll dive in for you. So let me just mix them around. And then if we dive in, and oh, they all sort of just fell out my hand as I brought them up there. Okay, I think I've got two. I think that's two. Is that? Yeah, that's two. Come on. There we go. Now we have one. Now we've seen this style of pendant come out earlier. However, this is a different colour. Okay, so I'm just popping him on the chain. And actually it has a different bale. Now this colour is, let's go down. It is the Fossil Pendant. Now it looks like he's a light silver night colour, which is this sort of light silver. And then of course on the actual detailing of the fossil, it has that extra sparkle to him. What do you think to this one? Now this has the long drop love heart pendant. So you can see it's a long bale with a little heart at the bottom there, which attaches onto your pendant. Now Donna, if you're happy with this one, you can stick, or if you would like to risk it, you can twist it, my lovely. Oh, bless you, Samantha. Thank you for the stars there. twist with that one, Donna. Okay, so again, that's one's just going to stay out while we do your twist, and then it will get added back in again. So if I bring you back up, so in here, again, I'm just going to give them a little mix. And if I dive in, oh, I've mixed it so I can't grab any. There we go. And you have this one. Now, we've seen this style today, but we haven't seen this colour, and it's a double-sided coloured pendant here. So this is the slightly smaller Raindrop Pendant. Oh, Chris, bless you. Thank you for the stars there, my lovely. So as you can see here, Donna, this is a dark silver raindrop pendant. So you can see all the facets catching the light, and then you can got that light and dark silver colour coming through. Now this is a double-sided pendant. So if we turn him around, on the back you have this beautiful dark green, almost blue in some areas to him. So you can wear it either way there. So that's more of a sparkle green, and the more crystal look is on this side with that silver. Donna, I hope you're happy with that one. Let me bring you back up. Smoky. Oh, I love that that phrase to describe that. Smoky colour. Oh, I might try to remember that one. Like when people describe hair as salt and pepper, I love that description. It makes me smile every time I read it. Donna, no, you're very, very welcome. Again, I do hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, my lovely. Okay. Right, so I'll do an updated order list here. So again, if you've ordered, listen out for your name. And if you would like to order, there is still spaces available for this evening. So it will be Sarah Ambrozovic. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Sarah Ambrozovic, and then Jane Ward. So Sarah and then Jane. Sarah, are you here? Sorry, I just made a funny noise while drinking then. You probably heard it because the microphone's right here. I'm so sorry. I'm not even embarrassed though because it's such a good drink. Oh, I just apologise. Right, Sarah, hello. And Jane, you're here as well? Perfect. So Sarah, you are up first. You have a sparkle dip and a oyster opening. So we'll do your sparkle dip first and then we'll do your oyster opening afterwards, okay? So let's give them a mix. Yes, we're live tomorrow, aren't we? So we'll grab some. So thank you everybody who's joined us tonight if you are going. Thank you guys. So Sarah, there we go. Your first sparkle dip, let me just pop that one back in there, is this one here. Now this is, excuse me, let me pop this on here for you. You have the longer drop rectangle pendant, and again this is in a dark smoky silver. This is slightly darker silver than we just saw, but you definitely get those lighter flashes as the light catches it. Look at it there, so you can sort of see what it's going to be like. It's that lighter beautiful colour as the light catches it. Now this is the one-sided pendant with this one. What do you think to this one? Now, Sarah, if you're happy with this one, that's perfect. However, if you would like to risk it, you can twist it. It's completely up to you. Stick with that one. Perfect. So if I bring you back up here, you've got an oyster opening with that one. So do you know what type of oyster you would like, and if you'd like to keep or if you'd like to donate your shells? Sparkle dip, so it's on the website under fun. I'll post the link here for you actually. Here we go. Mystery and keep the shells, Sarah. Perfect. Now, is there a certain colour you're hoping for? And are you thinking pearl on or pearl off of jewellery? So let's get him open. And let's go down. So your mystery oyster, lighter pop there. There's your mother of pearl. I'll clean him up in just a second for you. Now I can see a darker pearl through there. I don't know if you can see that. Let me have a squidge. Oh, definitely a dark runaway. Let me pop him there. I'm just going to have a squidge in here as well for you. And there's no more in that one. So what we're going to do is we're going to clean up the shells and then we'll have a closer look at that colour. So he's a two-tonal darker chocolate. So as we go around here, let me see, you can see quite dark chocolate there. It gets slightly lighter. Oh, let me get into focus, slightly lighter. And then we go back into that darker, deeper chocolate. So that's a two-tonal dark chocolate here. Now I'm going to hold him against the pendant for you. You don't have to have the pearl on the jewellery, or if you're not happy with the colour, we can swap him for you. So it's completely up to you, Sarah. Just let me know what you think. So again, I'm moving the pearl and I'm moving the pendant just because obviously the pearl's two-tonal and the pendant's got those different colours, silvers, as it flashes. So if we pop your pearl on the board for you, he's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He is a 7. What do you think to that? Can you have a look at a dark purple and a silver? You can indeed. Just bear with me a second. So I'm going to grab a lighter silver for you. But again, I do have darker shades if you would like to see one. So there's the silver and then purple. So a darker purple. We're going to go... I'm going to show you a couple of purples just because we've got this sort of really deep purple and then we've got like a Cadbury purple, which is still dark, but it is like a brighter, it's Very similar actually. Let's pop one of these ones on. There we go. So let me show you. So this is the silver that we've grabbed there. So that one. Now I can also go lighter silver if you'd like to see lighter. I just thought that this shade will sort of bring out the darker and the lighter sections. So that's the silver. This is the darkest purple. So you can see it's very dark, deep but bright purple there. It is a lovely shade. Okay, so that's the deep purple. And then I've got a slightly brighter, this is in between a Cadbury and a grape purple, this one. Do any of those sort of hit what you're looking for, Sarah, my lovely? So that's the light purple, the darker purple, and the silver. Light purple, dark purple, and the silver. Can you have the silver? Of course you can. The silver is yours. Let me bring you back up. Perfect. I hope you're happy with that then. Let me just pop all of this in here. Then I'm going to wrap up your shells as well. Okay, perfect. Sarah, I've got that all down for you then, my lovely. And I've wrapped up your shells as well. So I do hope that you'll be happy with everything as well once it arrives. And I've popped that safely up there for you. Very happy. No, you're very, very welcome. And I did pronounce your name correctly. Oh, I mean, that's amazing. If you guys watch, I'm not very good with names, and it is completely down to me. There's some things I can't say. My mouth just doesn't, like there's some letters together that, like Manelium, I can't say it. And yeah, names, I know what I want to say, it doesn't come out correctly. So yeah, it's a big thing when I get a name correctly, because I hate mispronouncing them, I really do. Especially as I have an unusual name, so I understand how everyone gets it wrong. So yeah, it's brilliant that that was not perfect, that was correct. And like I say, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. Up next is Jane Ward. Jane, are you still here? Sorry, if I didn't drink that then, it would have been too cold. I've got the fan blowing right at it now. Jane, are you still here? If anybody can see Jane, please comment on her comments because it will bring it forward so I can see. And Jane, if you are here typing away, please type I'm invisible because it will bring your comment forward so I can see you, okay? Oh, Jane, I can see you there. So sorry, so I've got both screens open again, and the one which doesn't normally freeze has frozen, and the other one which freezes hasn't frozen, so I can see you there. That's completely my fault, Jane, but hello, my lovely. Dearie me, it's Facebook. Right, Jane, you have one opening altogether. What type of oyster would you like, and would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? Mystery and donate. Now, is there a certain colour that you're hoping for, Jane? Your mystery oyster. And let's go down. So in here, we have a softer pop there. And there is your mother of pearl. So we're hoping for a red. Now straight away, it's definitely been a darker pearl night tonight, I think, with the pearls that have actually come from the oysters. There's no more in that one. So you have a darker silver, my lovely. Now you did say you're hoping for that red. So if you would like to swap for a red, we can definitely do that for you. Let me hold this one up first. Oh, he's slightly two-tonal. So he's silver with a splash of olive green there, then back to the silver. So mostly silver, just a smaller splash of olive green. What do you think to this one? You can, of course, swap for a red. Let me, I'll measure the red for you then. Now, if I hold up this red, would you be happy with that shade there? If I pop this one on the board for you. He's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He is a 7.5. Perfect, perfect. Let me bring you back up then. Jane, thank you for the donations with your shells as well. And of course, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And that's safe up there for you. Perfect. Now I've just refreshed this. I think we're at the end of the order list for today. We are live again tomorrow. Now that's for our monthly charm dip. So like I said, we're normally live on the first Wednesday of every month. Because I was in hospital, the Wednesday of the August has been moved to tomorrow. So it's August monthly charm dip tomorrow night. Only orders for those are open tomorrow. So if you would like to order, you'll be booking in for Friday, unless it's the August monthly charm dip, then you will be added on for tomorrow. I hope you all have a brilliant week, and I'll see you tomorrow. And like I say, normal openings are back again on Friday evening as well. Take care, guys, and thank you so much for joining us today. Bye.